Hello guys, welcome to my stream guys. Sorry for the break. Right now we are exploring Heavensward. This is me, this is my character. Okay. I'm a Paladin. So now we are exploring Heavensward and doing MSQ. Where do I have to go? I think I have to go this way. Let me quickly reduce volume for myself so that I can be able to hear other things as well. Okay. I think this is fine. I hope you guys are able to hear everything else. I have to go this way. Let me see where we have to go. Okay. Let's go and complete our quest. And then there's this error. I don't know why there are so many errors in YouTube these days. How is it small? Okay, what is saying? Listen carefully. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate its charge and accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, okay. Once the high adjudicator acknowledges Mrs. Stratago's right to name a champion, okay. But there will be a fight.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of two souls in a trial by
There
combat.
we go. Welcome to my stream.
Petitioners, step forward.
Okay, these are the petitioners.
Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these two foreigners consorting with heretics.
What heretics?
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
Yeah, do it. I will fight for you.
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
I will do it.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Okay. So the trial is going to happen now. And I believe I will have to fight these. One of these or maybe two of these. And some of the houses were, against us from the beginning when we set foot in Ishgard.
Oh, hello render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Let's do it.
You now. Down with you! You. This isn't funny.
Completed. Okay. They're tiled in sync. Yeah, we won. The fury has spoken. Alpha now Lavalier and Tataru, they are acquitted, okay? Blessed are we to receive of our wisdom and see justice wrought by our divine hand. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again, my friend. My thanks as always, okay? Okay, it's done. By the fury, what a splendid victory. To see how you strove in the face of adversity to brave young souls bound together by punishment bond of camaraderie, fire straight into word, despite of the soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Okay. With you, I may summon a black chocobo. With it, you may summon a black chocobo fully trained and ready to fly. Okay, so now I have a black chocobo which is trained and can fly. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Lucifer? Sure. Lord Harshafon, Chocobos are powerful hidden supreme sacred tribunal of Halonic inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Okay, I got a black chocobo whistle. and an ether compass and a ton of experience. Ether currents now accessible. What is ether current? Collection expanded. Ether compass acquired. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in given region, you must first find and attune to all the local ether currents. Okay. In order to attune to some ether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered by exploration. Okay. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and distance of the nearest ether current upon use. Okay, the ether compass can be found in the collection. To review your progress, select travel from main menu in ether currents. Okay. Collection. Okay. You have added an item of interest to your collection, and other such keepsakes found on your adventures will be stored here. Viewable at any time. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Lord Hodgefon thinks you could do well with the rest. Okay. Okay. Now inventory. Set to hotbar. Okay, cannot. Okay, cannot. Okay. Have to go this way. I cannot call my black chocobo as of yet. Right now it is not possible. I have to go this way. I think I have to go. No. Oh, I have to go again. Oh, I forgot my path. I'm here. I have to go this way. Way, then this way. I think it's there. Yes. Oh, pray me no mind, sir. I'm merely taking my evening constitution. I'm certainly not hoping to pay that a lot. Okay. Okay. This is this girl. I think secret lover. Am I attuned to this shard? I think I'm attuned to this. This is last vigil. Let's go inside. Welcome, Master Mighty. Shall I show you inside? Yeah, sure. Let me go inside. Hello, Miss Smile says. Oh, how are you guys? Hello, smiles on us yet again, Mr. Mighty, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess that I fear not for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess. You understand? I merely know. Okay. Besting two of the Heavensward, while in the city's elite looked on by the fury. Anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you surely will do from now on. Okay, I think everyone is happy. My lord. We have just received message from the vault. His Eminence has Archbishop. Sorry, His Eminence the Archbishop. Request the presence of Master Mighty. Okay. So the Archbishop wants to meet me. A priest will be waiting for you outside, okay? Now I have to go and meet this Archbishop. Okay. We are honored to receive Master Mighty this way, please. Okay. So they are honored to meet me.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Okay, so the Archbishop.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even.
Okay.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Okay. Now let me talk to the other people.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Asians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
Yeah.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
What?
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
And we will. We will save Rauburn. Alpha now wishes to share his plans to okay. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Yeah. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiation between House Photon and Lominson Court-Osium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to Admiral presented itself. Duly it seized it. I'm happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raban. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, okay? Let's go to Limsa. What is it selling? Primal gear. Tidal wave Shamshir. X. Dark Knight. She was Diamond Brand. Okay. How much is it? Oh, diamond dust. Let me change my sword. Insufficient items. Okay, no worries. Oh, sorry. To get this way. Okay, we are here. Let's go and meet.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, Having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Ul'dan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long.
Hey viewer, welcome to my stream.
Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raoban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Oh. The Crystal Braves.
Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raoban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Yeah. The Domans. Raoban's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. Okay. They cannot send troops into Uldar. It would spell the end of alliance and war, like as not. If there's to be a risk, it falls to you and you have to attempt it. I would not have it the other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader. By way of first step, you should seek out the Doman contact. You will find her among frontier hands in Reverend Stowe, working in a kitchen. Okay. Let me talk to this Crystal Brave, if he recognizes me or not. You have some nerve showing your face here, traitor. I ought to haul you in for your crimes, and I would, except you doubtless put up a fight, and I've been ordered not to bring conflict into town. Our priority is to protect the people, and we can't risk innocent bastards getting hurt, okay? So he is scared of me? Are there any other Braves which I can talk to? Let me talk to the other guy and see if they are scared of me too. Come on. So I cannot talk to this one. Okay. sure I'm at the correct place? What I'm missing? Oh, okay. I need to go upstairs. Higiri. Master Lucifer, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in flesh, okay. You're victory. Shortly before you arrived, you got from room challenge that you were searching down in one that may have been found and you simply moved yourself to inside the pit. At the same juncture, you, Hase, and third unit were observed leaving the rising stones. This can be a simple coincidence. This purpose, we believe, is to escort one to the scene of his execution. Suffice to say, we have people shadowing the third. If you would join the Hand Bracy, Galway, and Highbridge. Let me go. Alright. I have been expecting you. Time of the essence. I shall be direct. You have signed his men are bound to Halatai. Okay. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Okay. Arvin is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Azan is here. You come a good time, my friend, but moments ago the traitor Ishgard arrived and entered Halatal. Okay, let's go inside. The recording is doesn't stop. Ring of pending. Okay. Let's go and see the guy. Our guy. Let's fight. Yugiri.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Yugiri!
Yugiri.
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ul'dah, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
It's okay.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralbarn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Wow.
With me!
It's a boss room. How to rescue him? He's bound by some manner of magic device. Okay. Okay. Hold of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us see what I will look for it. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly, okay? Which what poison? What poison? This poison, and how do I... Let me destroy the source of mist, okay? Where's this mist? Where's the source? Let's go. Let's go. I think they're going to be a big fight. My thanks. Sorry, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what our clever contrivances to the warrior's flight. Well done, hero. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I'll cut you down like all the rest. Let's have it.
Tear you limb from limb.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Yeah.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
The general is safe. What news is without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as by your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbard and his minions have fled where some other egress scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. Advance, my lady. General, Aldine, I presume. And the signs of Seven Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I'm come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct you the steps of waking sands. Know that Master Oriange awaits you there, along with other sympathetic your pass. This is no rules. I show you, General Alden. If you will, come with me. I have prepared a carriage, okay? I have spoken with Oriental Wellingford. He confirms the main story. Oban is safe in safe hands. Read up my command. Bye bye. Okay. I think I have something in my inventory that can transport us to the location. Yeah. No. Nothing stronger this evening. All men good guys, good times. Better than sneak up on elders like that. Trying to send me early grave, okay. I can just one look at you and everything. Well, return on road. After all, sometimes upsetting a pass. What? New game plus unlocked. You now have access to the New Game Plus system. New Game Plus allow you to relive the adventure of your past via replaying previous quests with your current character data. Okay. To replay old quests from New Game Plus over the New Game Plus interface. Okay, duty. Please note that special rules and conditions will apply when replaying quests with New Game Plus. For detailed information. Okay. What is this? Fine art. Going for gold. Temple of Calm. What is this?
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it, You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Tataru? What? And the assault? Well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem that we face another crisis, the Ronians, okay. for cutting your oh, blah, blah, blah. Would stay and fight.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody court.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably...
If we are...
Perfect. A word?
Indeed. I thank...
I am glad.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare...
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little...
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh, and when...
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness. We seek to exile.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I must stop the stream now and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe.